Guncha 11, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the Nuthouse, Guncha. Oh, there's been an accident, and this guy's overtaking me at an accident. Oh, nasty. Nasty accident, that one. Was it a Renault? I didn't spot that. I saw it was a Transinet trailer, I think. Welcome. Thank you for 10 months. Epic Gamer, thank you for resume. Rip Renault. Oh well, that's one less on the road, eh? Alright, Mrs. Frosty, send him our best. How do you zoom in ETS2? You go to your keyboard shortcut settings and map go to the camera controls and map a key for the zoom, camera zoom. I use the shift key. I can't read Cyrillic. Maybe Vrome can. Solo TV, thank you for resume. Hang on, Mrs. Squirrel's brought me a cup of tea. Can I drive a truck whilst drinking a cup of tea? I'm sure they do this in Russia all the time, right? There we go. You should try it with vodka. Needs vodka in your tea. Thank you for 16 months, Solo. Do you not remember that mug? Do you not remember that screenshot? You must remember that. This mug got sent to me.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody took the picture and put it on a mug. Mr. MB, loving the stream polls. You always do with Sunday Night Trucking. I got Track IR and the Pro Clip for Christmas using your discount provided. Thank you so much. I love it. Such a game changer. It really is, Mr. MB. Just be careful because that thing is easily broken. There is a bit of P.O. box tonight, actually, Captain. There's a letter and a little brown box, so I've got two things. You'll be scared if your partner suddenly came into your truck cabin with a cup of tea while I'm driving. You going on vacation this year, Chris? You might actually go to the USA this year, to Pacific Northwest in Seattle. Maybe fly Dreamliner or Norwegian Air. I looked, Chris, because I'm thinking about going to the Flight Sim Expo in Vegas in June. And I was looking at the flights, and I was all excited at one point because I found that British Airways fly the 777. I know it's not the Dreamliner, but they fly the 777 from Gatwick straight to Vegas. I was like, oh my god, I want to sit on a, I want to fly on a Dreamliner, on a 777. I've always wanted to fly on a 777. So I went up on, looked on Seat Guru to see what the seats were like, and I was not happy with what I was reading. You know, the people saying, oh yeah, these seats don't have any seat boxes underneath. Like all the British Airways 777s are all a bit bit tired inside. You know, my headphones didn't work, my thingy didn't work, the seat wouldn't recline. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm not paying this much money for a tired 777. So I'm not so sure now. So I don't know, I might fly, I might look at Virgin Atlantic. Like they fly 747s from Gatwick to Vegas, but they fly 747, which I've been on before. But if it means having like a nice modern plane as opposed to like a aging 777 or whatever. So I don't know, Chris. Sample Gugu, 2 years. Golden Acorn Sample Gugu. Thank you for 24 months. Yeah, Chewy messaged me last night, DJ. He said, when are you thinking of flying out? Because I think he's only thinking about flying out on Thursday. And I might fly out Tuesday or Wednesday. No, not heard anything about the foggy weather mod. You can't go on an A380 Smithy. The only planes that seem to fly direct to Vegas from the London airports are either 777s or 747s. You want to know what truck it is? It's a Kamaz. 54, 64, 65 or something. But yeah, in the process of overhauling their 777s, including a new cabin. Thing is, Dan J, like, that's nice, but how do you know if you're going to end up on one that's a bit dated or has been refreshed? You might spend all that money and end up on a tired 777. True, sorry, hello Paul, I can't hear you. After 3 days of Subnautica, my ears are full of water, lol. It was good to follow you on that journey, thanks very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it, True Surium. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was a great game. Lovely playthrough. You'd love to fly to USA in a P-51? What, as in a Mustang? Okay. Donkey, do you know what the range is on a P-51? It might be quite a short journey, that's all I'm saying. I don't think so, Bin Lorry. I think that's one of the things they're going to port over. The refresh is worse. They have backward seats in B class. Ooh. Ooh. By B class, do you mean Club World? Because you've got like what? The bottom is economy. Then you've got Club World or Traveller or something. And then you've got like the business class and then the first class. Or is it first class and business class? I can't remember. It's something like that. You fly to Europe in a B-52. How noisy that is. It's not comfortable. See how it's going dark already. The backward seats are business class. Yeah, are they the ones where you kind of semi-lie down with the screen? Is that the business class? Because I wouldn't be paying for that. I looked at the tickets, right? For economy, I think it was £500 or £600. For the next one up, where you get more leg room and stuff, it was like 1,000. To go business class, it was 1,500. No, 2,500. And then first class was like £4,000. I'm like, these prices are like dunk, dunk, dunk. There's a discoverable there. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh, it looks like a drive-through. It's fine. Ouch, indeed. That's return, by the way. Oh, no. No, that's return. Look at this. Look at the Jazzy Cat mod kicking off here. It's giving us the Russian cars and stuff. Like a Lada. Is that a Lada in front? It's really cool. Hey, King Awesome. Oh, the prices are insane. I play ETS more than ATS. Wind beats. A Lada Niva. What are we hauling? It's some machinery. Specialist machinery, I think it said. It kind of looks like a log cutter to me. Welcome back, OS4. Mr. Cores, thank you for 4 months. Oh, struggling. Struggling a bit up here. You have to go in early September to USA, €575 in total from Oslo to Seattle. That's pretty good, Chris. Actually, I think Norwegian do fly to Vegas from London.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't remember what plane it was on. But I did look it up. Lord Reaper, in Russia recently, it got down to minus 88 Fahrenheit, which is minus 67 Celsius. So cold, even eyelashes froze. Personally, I think it'd stick to minus 5. Minus 67? Hasn't Russia got like one of the coldest places on Earth in it? I think they went there in Top Gear once. It was like it's called the coldest place on Earth. I can't remember the name of the town. But it regularly goes down to minus 55 in winter, which is just absolutely nuts. You think it was a 787 for Norwegian, Captain Flint? I'd have to have a look on Google Flights or Norway. On Norwegian's thingy. See, a Dreamliner could be nice. What classes of tickets do they have on the Dreamliner though? On Norwegian? Putin's body freezer. Wow. Mr. Ray Neal, thank you for 3 years, dude. Happy anniversary. They have low fare plus flex and premium. Does that change the seats at all, or is it just a flexibility to cancel or something? You need to pay for seats now on Norwegian, as opposed to what? Stand up? I don't understand that. Non-ho Fantasia per Inik. 3 months. Are you going to keep the Russian clumsy Kamaz all evening? Yes. Are you going to keep the world's weirdest name on Twitch? Flights to the States with Norwegian Airlines are supposed to be pretty meh. They have a premium seat with Cine with lie flat bed. You pay for choosing a seat. Well, that's borrowed from EasyJet and Ryanair, isn't it? You buck, and if you want to pick your seat, then you have to pay, otherwise you get what you're given. That's a way of grinding more money. You didn't get burned, I'm joking with him. I'm not burning him, dude, flipping heck. Service the Bear is playing Fallout 4. I like how they don't bother with a white line down the middle of the road. They just put like 2 black tarmac joins. Fleming, thank you for 38 months. What the heck, dude? What's that post? I don't even know what that's about. Trip to Vegas is about 900. On what class though? From Oslo? Wow, that's expensive. If it was between BA and Atlantic, they are both equal, I would go for the cheapest, most convenient. I don't think they are equal though, that's the thing. Let me put it this way, I flew BA and I was like, meh. So I think I'm going to fly Virgin Atlantic and see if that's equally meh. Nope, there's no cat's eyes. Oh, that's on premium. Oh, that's what? That's like the first class, is it? Is donating bits versus money any different for you from a financial standpoint? Dr. Dirty Devil. If you was to send me 100 bits and you was to send me $1, I actually do better out of bits in that sense. Because if you send me 100 bits, you've already paid Twitch's commission. But when you it's hard to explain this. When you buy bits, you are already paying the commission when you buy them. So from then on, if you give bits, it's 1 cent per bit. Yeah? With PayPal, if you send me $1, I get the $1, but then PayPal will take its commission. So I get less than $1. See the difference? Unless you tick that box on the screen which says pay the commission or whatever it is. If you tick that box when you deliver and send me $1, I get $1. If you don't, then I get deducted PayPal commission. If with bits, I get what you send me because you already paid the commission. If that makes sense. But in any other respect, there's no difference. Yeah. If you sent me like 1,000 bits or $10, it's pretty much the same thing, and I get the same amount of money. Now, the one difference with bits is they can't be reversed, they can't be charged back. There are no chargebacks with bits. However, I don't suffer many chargebacks anyway with PayPal because the people who donate to me don't charge them back because they're awesome people. They're not those scumbags that you see. But with most PayPal chargebacks that I've ever had, I've successfully fought at least 2/3 to 3/4 of them. You thought that Bits, the streamer, shares 50-50 on Twitch? No. Oh god. No, that's not Bits, dude. That's you're thinking about subscriptions and things. You're thinking about affiliate subs. If somebody is an affiliate, if somebody's an affiliate partner on Twitch, right, and you subscribe to them, you pay $5 a month, and Twitch will take half of it. Why do you think they made so many people affiliates? Why do you think they made so many people affiliates? Because they want half of that money. And why do you think they're pushing Bits as a platform for delivery donations? Because they want a chunk of that money. Twitch is not stupid. They realise there's a lot of money to be made in subscriptions and donations. And they take a cut. If you go via PayPal, they don't get anything. Yeah? If you go via PayPal to deliver money, they don't get that. Whereas if you send Bits, they get money. If you subscribe, they get money. Do I stream GT Sports? No. Yeah, the brakes are not bad actually. Although I think I did put up my braking intensity because I had that physics mod last week. Oh yeah, Hawk Era, it is a lot, dude. But all affiliates are on a 50-50 contract. And that is a lot, you're right. Well, when it comes to partners bean talk, certainly it always starts on at least 50-50. Yeah, always. And then after that, it's like, it depends, I don't know. It depends how well the channel does, I think. Like, they might be prepared to change that ratio if your channel's more successful. Like, I'm pretty certain that people like Lyric and Summit are not paying 50-50. Yeah, I'm pretty certain of that. But what are they paying? Who knows? Are they like 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, 90-10? I very much doubt they're 100% zero. Who knows? But they're not allowed to say. WFL Gaming, thank you for the resume. Mikel, thank you for the resume. All are ignoring you, dude. First message I've seen from you, so I wasn't ignoring you. Look at that sign. That's brilliant.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dr. Dirty Devil. With 1700 bits. Well, bits it is then. I love your content. I hope you'll continue for a long time to come. Oh, and by the way, shout out to all the Dutch fans. Oh, God. What's he stopping here for? Dr. Dirty Devil, bro, thank you very much for 1700 bits. Ingo1266, welcome to the Nethouse, Ingo. Let me give Ingo a nutty welcome. No, I am not using the physics mod from last week. Yeah, we're doing okay fuel-wise. Well, there is that Captain Flint, but it's a lot more authentic. I mean, I accept that it's not daylight a lot, but it is, you know, January this far north, it really is a lot like this. So it's more authentic in that sense. Michael Gramlin, hello Paul, bye. Hi, bye Michael. Thank you for 20 months. You never liked physics mods being taught. Me neither, dude. But the one I tried last week was definitely different. Oh, looks like this is where we're going. To the lumber mill. If we can find the entrance. UK, Ireland, Europe, that looks a little bit out of place, doesn't it? I don't know, is there any trailer mod guys in chat? I would be interested to know if, when you're creating trailers and stuff, is it possible to say what regions they should be spawned in? Like, can you create a trailer like that and say it only spawns in, you know, England, well, sorry, UK, Germany, France, and like nowhere else? Can you do that? Or is that just not even an option? In other words, can you kind of region lock trailers? Because having a trailer like that spawn here is just a bit weird, isn't it? You can't hoist it. I don't think that's a bit weird. That's so useful to be able to do that. It could be done if the country has custom companies. Trailer's probably stolen. I don't think that's the answer. Wow, they're working later. Oh boy. Please show the whole map. I'll show the map when I'm done with this. It's basically Pro Mods and Rust map. Yeah, it has got steering axles. It was throwing me for a little bit. I think it's going to take that. It's not aligned exactly enough for it. Can you go to Chernobyl and Pripyat? Well, there are no deliveries really to Chernobyl anyway, but... No, you can't. Not a lot of demand though right now, apart from stuff to cap the that big project they had. Must be delivered. Come on, I was going to say, crikey. What truck are we driving? The Kamaz 60, 54, 64, 65. That's the model number. Excelente. Like a glove. Oh, level 81. Legend. Legendary. Okay, let's make it early morning. Won't be much lighter. Now, somebody wants to see the map. I'll show you the map. That's where we are at the moment, which is not quite as east as Moscow. And in terms of northern, it's about almost as north as Trondheim. So it's quite far. Pretty cold up here. Let's see if we can get a job to take us south down here. So at the moment, this is the map we've got. We have Iceland up here. We have the UK. We have France, Germany, Italy. I mean, it's just like the amount of roads that we can drive down now. It's just absolutely insane. Just look at all that road that you can drive. It's crazy, man. Freight market. It's kind of going the wrong way. That's going the right way with clothes. Empty pallets is going the right way. Might have to be that one. Neutron-X, thank you for 5 months. Heck yeah, 5 months. Doodle Zack, and thank you very much, sir. Let me open the door a little bit.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Put the aircon on here. Get warm in it. I would take the empty pallets because it takes us the right way. However, there's a couple of towns here that we probably need to pop in and see on the way. How's it feel with the braces off? My mouth is just about getting used to it again, but when I look in the mirror, it's like completely different. See Zuckstar. Hello, Squirrel. I know last year was a hard one, but I hope this year is much better. I look forward to spending it with you. Squirrel love. Thank you, dude. Thank you for 7 months. Got a feeling this probably comes from this pickup point. Yeah, it does. Actually buy a place there, look. There's a fuel stop en route. I don't think we're low on fuel, though. I think we're pretty good for water, for fuel. Water? Okay, trailer's back there. The map says you're driving in the ocean. Well, who am I to argue? Tassels, I know. One in Russia. Could they, I mean, would it have hurt them to line the trailer up the right way? That's the thing. Why just turn the trailer around before they load it? Smithy, it's something they rolled out recently on Twitch. When new people to the stream can click a button to celebrate they're new to the stream. It can be disabled by the streamer, i.e. me, but I've left it enabled. Because why not welcome new people, huh? Why does the French have many toll roads? I guess that's how they fund their road network. It just depends. It depends on each country and how they fund the infrastructure, really. It's not like the UK is free of toll roads, you know? In the UK, they tend to be on bridges, though. Yeah, apparently, Muttley. Toll roads in France are privately owned. Wow. Really? The Forth Bridge used to be a toll, but they got rid of the toll. I know the Dartford Crossing still is one. The new Runcorn Bridge is one. The M6 bypass toll is a toll road as well. They're the main ones I know about. I don't know how you would buy a private road in France like a toll booth. I don't get it. Maybe it's some weird facet of their land ownership. The 7 bridge tolls are being abolished from next year. Wow. Good point, Chris. Right, let's head south, and then we shall... I presume we just need to go to here and turn around, maybe. I don't know. Oh, well, that's actually a fuel station, though. We could just go to that fuel station and turn around. And refuel that way. Then there's a discoverable here that we could turn around. And then we'll carry on down into Lodi Noi Pole, whatever that means. Yeah, I just said Dartford Crossing was one. It can't be private as they're paying a way of paying road tax. Pole equals field. Well, Chris Saltz, you know full well that whatever's in the works I can't talk about anyway, can I? Yeah? Because I'm on the senior testing team, I'm not allowed to talk about anything that has not been announced. That's the whole point. So I can't tell you anyway. So you're not going to get any sneak information from me. I mean, seriously, I would be the worst person to leak info. Wouldn't I? Because I'd be saying it to, like, a lot of people who would then go, look, you can watch the VOD where Squirrel did that. That's not like quietly telling your mates, hey, you know what's coming in ETS 2? That's like broadcasting it. So the only time we can talk about stuff is either when they announce it or when they say, you can show this. That's just how NDAs work, I'm afraid. How's my first solo flight, Democrat? Terrifying is not the right word. I wasn't terrified. But, you know, you are absolutely focused. When you're the only person on board a plane, you are absolutely focused on what you're doing. Especially when it's the first time you've flown on your own. But yeah, when I landed, like, there was so much adrenaline going around that when I landed, my hand was still shaking. It's crazy. Zonta for 24 months. Damn, forgot to unsub for 2 years in a row, Kappa. Thank you, Zonta. It's not a Cessna code 4, it's a Robin. A Robin HR 200. When your instructor jumps out the plane, you know, on the ground and he gets out, the plane is a lot lighter. So it takes off a lot quicker. How's it different from Flight Sim? In principle, the principles are the same as a Flight Sim. All the principles are there. The difference is the wind for real tends to throw you around a bit more than in a Flight Sim. Like, there's lots of micro kind of, particularly coming into on the approach, there's lots of micro jostles going on that you have to compensate for. And also in a sim, there's no real pressure. If you screw up, doesn't matter. If you forget to do something in a sim, doesn't matter. When you're doing it for real, and your life's on the line effectively, it's a different story. It's Smithers, thank you very much for 500 bits at Smithers. Alexandru Barbu, thank you for 16 months. I think I did this last week. Oh well, congrats on the first solo and good evening to everyone. Good evening to you. Righty with 2 months, love the stream. Congrats on the solo. Thank you, dude. Why is this bus going so incredibly slowly in a 70k limit area? Well, there's no landing gear to put down, Democrat, but let me give you an example, Democrat, of one of the reasons why you have checklists. What if you'd accidentally put the parking brake on and then you come into land? Yeah? That's not going to end well, is it? What if, you know, you forgot to put the mixture back to rich and then you have to do a go-around and you can't get enough power back out the engine? This is why you have checklists. Danny Boy, thank you very much for 55 bits. I missed Frosty's bits, 1 second. Did I? I do apologise, Frosty Jack. That scroll off the screen. Wait, did you see those two girls on the side of the road? They looked like they were cold to me. Frosty Jack with 200 bits. Paul, can't stay long as hospital Wi-Fi won't let me watch, so having to quickly use my 3G. I hope you have a good evening. Dude, I hope you get well soon. We heard about what happened. I hope it's nothing serious. Scumbag moped driver, that's all I can say, Frosty. Sorry I missed that one, dude. Get well soon. Is that a Kamaz? Yes. It's a Kamaz 54, 64, 65. And it's orange, but you can't see it so well in this light. AMD Ryzen a good CPU, Jace. I don't know anything about AMD CPUs. I've never... The last AMD CPU I had was an Opteron, like 13 years ago or something. So I don't know. But from what I understand, the Ryzen have... There are some CPUs in the range that are fantastic and some that are not so fantastic, but I honestly am not the person to ask. No, I don't have the lottery numbers. They kind of sound like the measurements of a woman. But 54, 64, 65. That's, you know. Unless that's millimeters. I don't know. Big Brother fan, thank you for the resume. Hey, daylight, look at that. Beautiful. Ooh, that's nice. That could make a nice photo right there. Bus overtaking, that's annoying. Right, how do you want to frame the shot then? I'm thinking coming back to here. Squeezing it a bit. Got more sky and more land, probably more sky. Nice shot, that. You saved up for a 1070 Ti, and as soon as you have the money, the graphics cards have shot up in price because of crypto mining. Yeah, King Awesome, that is very, very unfortunate timing, dude. Unfortunately, King Awesome, you're either just going to have to cough up the extra money or wait until just ride the wave. You know, I'm thinking like 1 to 2 months maximum, they'll get back to normal. I mean, it's happened before, you know, not with crypto mining. It happened before. I remember years ago when memory prices shot up because there was a big fabrication plant over in Thailand, I think. I can't remember. Possibly Taiwan. There's a big fab plant. There's only like a couple of them in the world, and it went up in smoke. And all the memory prices just went boom like that. And it was right when I was kitting out a load of memory. And I just caught it on the upswing. And my memory prices had gone up, but I bought my memory and the prices just kept going up. And then after a few months, they came back down again. So you do get these kind of annoying waves like that. But equally, you might benefit from a dip. Like I bought two CPUs, two Xeon CPUs for $100 from the States, because they just got to the end of their 3-year life cycle. So all the server farms just kicked out a lot of Xeons and upgraded. And I just went, I'll have 2 of those. And got them for like $100, and they're supposed to be like $800 each. So it swings and roundabouts. Still watching New Car 2018. What was that, Donkey? Is that what you said there? Sitting watching for a new car in 2018, changing the Alpha, looking for either the Audi RS4 or a Merc C63 AMG. They're both good cars, Donkey. I think it comes down to personal taste, really. I mean, I think what I would do if I was you is I'd go and drive both for a start and decide. It's all about emotion, you know. They're both very capable cars, but one of them you might have a more kind of emotive reaction, like you just think, I want to get up in the morning and turn the keys on that thing, whereas the other one's a little bit meh. There's some ladies again. Side of the road. A friend of mine's got the AMG. I don't know if it's a C63 or not. It's a lovely car. The only thing I don't like about the Merc AMG is they tend to have small wheels, and I'm a kind of more of a fan of the bigger alloy wheels. So that, for me, would push me to a different car, because I don't want small wheels. If that guy pulls out, it's rip him. You like the Quattro on the RS to get the power down? Yeah, the 4-wheel drive is a big game changer. It really is. Some nice scenery here, actually. You're getting a BMW X1 18 plate 1st of March. Nice. Yeah, we're looking at trading in Mrs. Squirrel's Yaris Hybrid for another hybrid. Yaris Hybrid. Because it's coming up for 3.5 years now. So it's coming to the end of its PCP plan. So you need to go. You know, the PCP plan, you either hand the keys back, buy the car off them, or trade it up. And I was in Toyota on Friday morning, and I absolutely screwed them to the wall. I'm not even joking. I really did push it this time. So I screwed them to the wall on it, and like the guy when I was done, because in the end I just said to him, look, can you make this price or not? If you can't, I'm going, because I'm sick of this to and fro in. Can you make that price or not? And he came back and he said, like £3 a month more, and I went, right. And then he turned around to me, and it was like, I think I'll be paying £220 a month or something. And he said to me, he said, I sold one of these yesterday for £300 a month. Like, he was quite honest with me. I was like, but I got him at the end of the month. This is one of the tricks. Go there at the end of the month. And because the reg plates in the UK change on March the 1st, you can buy a car now, end of the month now, and get it in March the 1st. So, oh god, I'm gone. Turn it off. This way. 34 months can go awesome. I realised my sub ended. Our reminder didn't let me know. Thanks again for the countless hours of entertainment. Thank you, dude. Good job you got the reminder. Pirated username and Husey. Thank you for the resume, guys. Oh god. I disabled my truck IO. Wow, the brakes. Everyone's talking about cars. Wait, are we going the right way here? Yes, we are. I'm looking at the route thing, but I'm watching the green arrows. I think the sat-nav's getting a little bit confused, but I think it's this way. Thank you for 11 months, Curious Orange. Why do you still use the winter mod? Because it's January, which is in the middle of winter. And it also looks pretty cool here. Slapnut Joey, V1, thank you for 3 months. Yeah, the Toyota Hybrid's a nice car. The Yaris Hybrid's a nice car anyway. I've never really liked the, is it the, it's the next one. Is it the, not the Auris, the other one. Ugly one. The Yaris Hybrid's nice. This is our first time we're just getting the Prius. I hate that. Ugh. Although the new one actually looks a lot better than the old one. Oh my god. But you used to see like taxi drivers, they love those Prius hybrids. Why do you not like Linux? Dude, I was a Linux admin for years. I love Linux. What are you talking about, Jace? Why would you even say, why do you not like Linux? I mean, where did you even get that from? Where's the info coming from? I used to love the days of building my own Gen 2 Linux servers, like compiling it to be optimized for the Opterons. That was fun. I had a twin AMD Opteron motherboard and built my own, like compiled my own Gen 2 Linux tweaked just to run on it. It was great fun. Trying to squeeze the extra speed out of the Linux distro. Why are we turning around here? This is a bit confusing. 1 second. Have we... I'm thinking... No, hang on. Oh yeah, I was going to refuel here. That's right. Still waiting for your answer though, Jace. Taxis are mainly Camry hybrids. Well, when I went to, in Spain, there's a lot of Prius hybrids, and particularly in Gran Canaria, there was loads of them. So all driving hybrids. It's like they were getting a massive kickback for using a hybrid as a taxi driver. Built a hack into SH. What kind of hack? Magnet supermarket food. So wait a second. Jace Corso. Wait a second. Jace Corso comes in and says, "Paul, why do you not like Linux?" I answer him, and the next thing he says is Magnet supermarket food. Seems legit, bro. Hey, Garlic. What is that building? Look at that. Bright pink, purpley building thing. Jace, I have one question for you, Jace. If you're sentient, can you say, type in a word that's a colour, like blue, red, green, yellow, anything you like. Just type one word in chat to tell me you're sentient. Because if not, you're random.